What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to another Farming Sim 25 Feenix moment. This is where we talk about everything that happened last week, everything that happened this week, and so on. Before we get in last week, you guys know we have to start off by thanking some really awesome people, and these people are channel members that help support the channel every single month. And one of the perks of being a channel member is you get your name shouted out at the beginning of every Feenix moment. So without further ado, let's run down this list of awesome people. At our ultimate flock tier, we have Redneck Gaming 98, and rejoining the ultimate flock tier, Mr. Jackson Modding. Thank you guys. On to our elite flock, we have Firefighter Romney, Cast Pajamas, Battalion Chief Matt Carter, AJ Fisher, Tech Guy 191, JT Bizarres Gaming, and Cook County for Fire Photography. Blah, blah. Thank you guys. And then to our basic flock, we have Zenith Harris, John Beckert, Adam Streets, Matt Householder, and Tyler Mitchell. Thank you guys for your continued support. It really does mean a lot to me, and I love all your faces. Thank you so very much. And to join this elite group of people, go ahead and check out that join button down below, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Let's move on to our comment of the week, and let's start off with a good one, I guess. And let's do here. Let's I don't know. We'll do Chucky Man 32. He says, "Love the content, Feenix." Which, thank you, Chucky Man, and thank you for the positive one, because it's got. Let's just read this one out here. I'm not going to put a name to it, but it says, "Looks like you're covering leaked mods yet again. ... space jackass ! Exclamation point." Now here's the problem with that. None of the vehicles in that mod spotlight are leaked. Even the mods that are there for next week's video aren't leaked. The ones for next week are all linked back to the same guy's itch.io page. The ones in this past week's mod spotlight, two of them are linked back to the original modder's itch.io page. Another one is a Giants mod, I believe, or a Giants Mod Hub mod, I believe. It's linked to his Facebook. It's a Lizard brand truck, and then you have the fourth one, which was the Excursion with no wheels, which I went back and looked at, and there's nobody complaining that it's leaked on any of the pages. And the person listed was the person who released it in 22, so I would assume it's the actual. I don't know. Could be wrong. I could be wrong, but the original modder's name is attached to the post, so how's that leaked or stolen or what? Somebody explain that one to me. I don't know. I'm so over this whole leaked and stolen mods whole ordeal. I really am. It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because 90% of those models that are used for those mods are from other games or just 3D models that people have gotten, usually for free. There are people out there who do pay for them, and then they get passed around. Like the most notorious person I know, I'm not going to mention names, but there is one guy who I know exactly where he gets all of his 3D models from. They're all free. I've used the same website, and then he converts them to farm sim and puts them out, and then charges people for them. He is literally spending no money at all, and you're paying him. And then he complains with his mods to get out there when 90% of the work's not even his. The hardest part to modeling, or hardest part to modding, is the 3D modeling. It is. It's the most time-consuming process to go through doing all that. When you have someone do it for you, and then you turn around like, "This is mine." That's not how that works. That's like, I don't know, buying like marshmallows from okay, you buy your graham crackers, your chocolate, bars and your marshmallows from Walmart, and then you cook it and put it all together and be like, hey, I made this s'more from scratch. No, you didn't. You bought all the ingredients to put it all together. You didn't make the marshmallow, you didn't make the chocolate, you didn't make the graham cracker. You bought all that, put it together, and said, hey, look, I made this from scratch. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. So, we have gone over this numerous times. Once you put it out, once you give it to anyone, it is fair game. By Giant's logic, by Giant's own TOS, once you put it out there for anyone to use, it is public property. It is no longer yours. That would be like me giving a $20 bill to someone, and it like that person gives that $20 to someone, and that person gives that $20 to someone. I can't then go to that someone and be like, hey, that's my $20, give it back to me. No, because he gave it to him, he gave it to him. It's public. Like, I don't know. I don't know how. Like, it's like turn the spigot on, the water trickling out. Once it trickles out and it starts to spread, you can't go back and be like, oh, that area of the lawn stole my water. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Oh, man, if you don't want your stuff out there, don't send it to people. That's the easiest way to keep your mods unleaked, unstolen, I guess you can say. Like, I don't know. And a lot of these people who come on here and comment stuff like this are fanboys, and they think that by kissing more ass, they're gonna get something for free, and they might get something for free, but kudos to you. You kissed a lot of ass for it. You're a winner. I don't know. Anywho, enough talking about the dumbasses in the world. Let's move on to what I accomplished last week. I touched grass this week, so I'm not on the internet complaining about people stealing mods. I have a life, which includes a wife. I spend a lot of time with my wife and kid. So I'm not online complaining about. Anyway, I said let's move on, and I'm dragging it out. I'm a salty little biha. Anyway, let's move on to what I actually accomplished last week. So a huge thing I did accomplish last week was I finished Glen Beach after 9 months, I believe it is. 9 months. We started it at the end of July of 2024, I believe. I think my first screenshot with the Glen Beach trucks was July 31st, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So you can take that into consideration. We have August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So we're working our way to the 10th month. It was at the end of July, so I'm not going to count May. So that'd be 9 months of work on a mod pack that was supposed to be like one station, one department. Okay, so I'm not done. The Glen Beach is done, which was supposed to be one department or one station with 8 trucks, which turned out to be 3 stations. And then we added a police department for a total of like 41 trucks. And then I'm now working on a whole nother department for that same mod pack. It's like I kind of went off the deep end, but I'm making up for those who dropped out, because there was a few people that dropped out of the pack. So I'm just making up for what could have been. And yeah, I'm doing my part. And then you have those, I'm doing my part, and then you have people like Jesse who's like, I didn't do shit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure Jesse ain't gonna watch this, but if he does, I'm a little salty, okay? I'm completely salty that we didn't get that cool list that you had out there, and then the whole mod stealing crap has turned me into saltiness. Anywho, so yeah, I finished Glen Beach. It is currently in testing. So far, there's one truck that has some serious issues that I gotta fix. But currently, everything else seems to be fine. So I'll fix that once everybody has, or I should say everybody, once a good select amount of people have tested it and given me the thumbs up, then I'll go ahead and put that out in the Zenline Outfitting Discord. So yeah, there's that. I got a haircut too, so that's another plus, because I was starting to get a little scruffy. So a haircut, and didn't get shaved. I let my beard grow, but I did get a haircut. So I'm not sitting here looking like Cousin It. You're welcome. Anyway, let's move on to this week. So I don't think everything else for last week is covered. So let's move on this week. What to expect. Sunday, you're watching it Feenix Moment. If you're not, you don't know what's going to happen the rest of the week. Shame on you. Shame on you. Monday will be another FS901 video. I know I said I wasn't going to do another one of those in last week's FS901 video until Glen Beach was done, and I turned around and finished Glen Beach. Matter of fact, before that video even went up last week, I had all but one truck done. And it took me a week to finally figure out how to get the other truck finished, but it's finished. It's done. So there will be a video talking about everything that is done and showing off Glen Beach for the final time, or I should say Glen Beach for the final time until release. Now it's full steam ahead on Poe. So I do have a poll going up, a poll for Poe going up. When that video does go live, there will be a poll on the community tab to go over there and vote on which of the rescue engines you like. So if you have not watched that, you watched this before, or before that one, but after it comes out, make sure to head on over to the community tab. Or if you're not going to watch it, or if you're going to watch it tomorrow, head on over there tomorrow and check out that community tab. Tuesday will be more Sunset Motel, I believe is Tuesday. Yeah, that's scheduled right now until the end of July, I think. And there's still more to upload. So hope you guys are enjoying that. If not, it's going to go for a while. I'm still not finished, so I gotta go in there and record some more. But yeah. Anywho, Wednesday will be a mod spotlight. Probably gonna do some leak mods again, because I'm a jackass. But as long as it's to their itch page, I really don't care. I don't care what people think are leaked and what's not when it goes to the actual modder's itch page. That's a head scratcher. So yeah, we will do a mod spotlight on Wednesday. It's for the trucks that you saw in last week's video that I didn't get to cover. Then Thursday will be Out of Ore. I know I didn't get that uploaded last week. I don't know why. I thought I had posted it, but apparently I didn't. So that's on me. That's on me. I thought I rendered it, but I realized the one I had rendered was for the week prior. So yeah, that's on me. That's my bad. My bad. Friday will be a Feenix Plays of what I'm not exactly sure, but I think I have a couple of things. Maybe we'll do that flight sim, the first flight. I don't know. We'll see up there, because I don't know when we're gonna get through Out of Ore and Sunset Motel, and then we have Medieval Dynasty to get through. There's a lot of content with me and PJs, so got a lot to get out. And so like the videos where it's like 1 or 2 videos, maybe I'll post those for Feenix Plays instead of waiting to do those. Anywho, and then Saturday, oh wait, we haven't gotten the live stream yet. Let's get into live streaming now. Sunday, JT stream day. He usually streams late morning, early afternoon Eastern time. He doesn't have a set time where he goes live, so if he is streaming now, you can check out his channel linked in the description down below. If he's already done streaming, you can check him out next week. His channel, like I said, is linked in the description down below at JT Pethards Gaming. He plays Construct Sim, he plays GTA, he plays Mafia, he plays Among Us, he plays... What did he play last week? I don't think he played anything last week, I think, because this is his busy season, so he might not stream. This is the busy season for him, summertime. It's when they're doing all the work in town, so if he doesn't stream, he doesn't stream, but if he does stream, channel linked in the description down below. Let's move on to Thursday night, which will be PJ stream night. Anything you see on my channel that says with Cat's Pajamas in the title is all streamed or recorded while he streams on Thursday nights. He usually starts anywhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock on Thursdays, Eastern time, of course. He didn't stream last week because he was busy with work. He said that could happen more often. So, again, if he doesn't stream, he doesn't stream. If he does, channel linked in the description down below. Cat's Pajamas, right there with JT's. Then we move on to my stream nights. So we have Friday, which is Farming Friday for sure. We're going to be doing some merriment. And then Saturday is whatever night, whatever the guys want to play. I say for sure on Friday night, but it could all change depending on the weather. If it's nice out, I might get a call and say, hey, you want to come over? I won't know that until that weekend. So it's not like something I can put in my Sunday video. So keep that in mind. Is the weather is getting nicer, so that means I could very well miss some. I missed last week because of pay-per-view, but you know, any week that's not pay-per-view is up for grabs, because, or even with nights with pay-per-views, it could be going over there and hanging out with my dad. So I say is for sure, but it could change. So keep that in mind. But that's going to do it for me for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future Feenix moments, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to know whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. All right.